Well, with 2017 officially underway, Canadians are thinking about their New Year's resolutions and what changes they should or are looking to make in the coming year. Health and fitness expert Dai Manuel joins us this morning with 5 unhealthy resolutions that we want to be able to break in 2017. It's great to have you here, by the way. And by the way, congratulations. This book, awesome. This was a lot of kind of comfort family work in the making for this book.
It was. I mean, it's been a process of literally 20 years in the fitness industry, and it's been a lot of fun.
Okay, well, congratulations on this,
you.
and I want to kind of grab as much information from all of this in a short period of time. And we're looking at these resolutions, and you see all of your clients, people making them, but there's like an opposite way of looking at some of this.
Yeah, and it's not even just resolutions, it's also unhealthy trends, right? And a lot of us this time of year, us Canadians, you know, we set really lofty resolutions, and often we get discouraged. By February, we've given them up. So why not make goal-related resolutions that jive with your personality, jive with what you want, because you know you best, but something that can help you thrive rather than just survive.
Okay, and it's more encouraging. Once you kind of see progress, you're more likely to stick with it too.
Yeah, and like just one simple thing, just getting more whole food in your diet, right? Like that is a great way just to start. If you had that one resolution for the year, you're setting a great foundation.
Okay, so let's go through some of this. And so let's start with that. So ditching kind of that resolution talk. And then I thought the way you break it down, the SMART. SMART goals, what's that?
Well, specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, time-bound. You know, that's a typical acronym, but I really want to bring it back to being smart with you. You know how you feel when you eat certain nourishment, certain foods, you know? So I talk about that second trend, which is really about the idea of calorie counting. We hear people hammer us on that. I know, it's crazy, right?
Right, but it doesn't fall in that category, right?
No.
So the people have to understand that.
And it's really onerous and it's tough. So the harder it is to do and adapt into a lifestyle, it's just not going to become a lifestyle. So I want people to focus on the nutrient quality rather than the number of calories. And just a prime example, if you were to increase just protein in your diet, you'll see an improvement in metabolism and in energy levels, satiety levels. And here I've got a few examples of just how to get 26 grams of extra protein in your diet.
Okay, so we'll start, I mean, I see the black beans.
Yeah, 2.5 servings of black beans. You know, you could have 6 servings of hummus, 7 servings of peanut butter, or, you know, 75 grams of lean cut steak. And these are all going to give you 26 grams of protein. But obviously, you know, the beef.
Okay, I mean, I like my hummus, but I'm like, I'm going to have people stay back from me after 6 servings of this going, I think I got too much garlic on the go. So you can break it down and throughout the day, but understand where you're going to get it from. Yeah,
and look at the density, right? So this nutrient pack there, you get the iron, you get the B12, you get selenium. There's so many nutrient quality you get in all these, but there's only one that's actually a complete protein. So it's going to fuel that lifestyle that you're setting the foundation for.
Okay, so some of this is a little convenient because I can have my carrots and my dip and stuff, but let's talk to us about convenience eating or kind of that overindulging.
Yeah, so just think about cooking. I have a lot of my clients that say, you know, I eat it all the time based on I just don't have time. Okay, I've got 2 kids, I got a family, I'm a full-time career, you know, I'm busy. So, and I'm lazy in the kitchen. Okay, I'll just tell you that right now. I know you know Kathy, and she hates when I say it, but I'm lazy in the kitchen. And, you know, so here's a beef oven roast. I'll throw it in the oven, set it and forget it, come back a couple hours later, feed my kids with one great meal, but then I can make a couple extra meals throughout the week, whether grab and go tortillas, you know, as a salad topper. It's just something simple that I can take on the fly, even when I'm tight on time.
Okay, a lot of the times, I'm going to ask you this, like the food prep, kitchen prep. I mean, this is part of it, right? Is knowing that you're going to cook a roast or something that's going to kind of break itself down over the week. Yeah,
well, you know, I just, as soon as it's done, we're done our meal, I then prep a couple little side bags, so I'm ready to go for those extra meals throughout the week. It really takes no time, but you have to educate yourself. And if you're still going to eat out, just make some smarter decisions. My wife and I love to do it. She'll order a burger with yam fries. I'll order a salad, usually with like beef on it or chicken or something. And what will happen is we'll split halfsies-halfsies, right?
Yeah, smart way of doing things. Because you come into this, the mindful eating, the unmindful eating. What do you mean by that?
Well, many of us are distracted by devices, and we're just constantly connected, being bombarded by a lot of messages. So when we eat, we do it out of impulse a lot of the time. And we tend to see that we overeat. We consume too much. And so I just want to encourage Canadians and, you know, viewers, just try one meal a day. Put the devices aside, be mindful. You're laughing. So,
no, it's so smart.
But just think about this. Just try one meal a day. And think about all your senses when you're eating. And take a stock 60 to 90 minutes after you eat. How do you feel? Do you feel good? We were talking earlier, you know, you're used to this way of eating and you feel the benefits. It fuels your lifestyle. And it's easier to make good decisions once you're already on that path of feeling good.
Okay, and the last tip I wanted to get to is, and this I think will be a change for a lot of people, is eliminating certain food groups and understanding what's going to work for your body and what doesn't.
Yeah, so that one other trend is that these fad diets where it tells you cut something out. I mean, none of us like to be told you can't have this. And you have to think sustainability. What can you do for an entire life to sustain this lifestyle that you're creating for yourself? So I'm all about creating balance. And there's a little trick I want to encourage the viewers to think about. And this is called the healthy plate concept. Start with a plate or a bowl. Half of it's going to be dedicated to green leafy vegetables or fruit. All right? The more color, the better. Get artistic, get creative. And then you're going to add in whole grain. Maybe it could be couscous, quinoa. You'll notice that we have a whole grain roll here. And then on top of that, put a lean protein. Something that's nutrient dense, right? A single source. So right here, I've just taken some of the beef from the roast from earlier in the week, and I've put it on top of the salad. So now you're starting to make these better decisions, and you're simplifying the process.
Okay, can I ask you really, like in like 10 seconds?
Yeah.
When you talk about this mindful and what you can do and what you can sustain,
Sure.
is this about telling people that and not having certain things? Can people still have like that little bite of chocolate, that little something that's going to satiate?
I'm going on the record. I love cheesecake, okay?
Yes.
I do. And I don't have a lot of dairy in my diet, but I love cheesecake. And it's recognizing that it's a treat. It's not an everyday occurrence. I don't eat a whole cake, but I do love my sweets. And I've got a sweet tooth. So I'm not about telling people no. I'm just saying own your decision. If you're going to eat it, don't feel guilty. Own the action, and then move on. It's okay.
Where can people find more information? This is some great stuff. They can find stuff about the book. Where can they find you?
Yeah, DaiManuel.com. All these recipes I just talked about, you can print them off right from my website. Use the hashtag BeefAdvantage, and we can keep this conversation going. I'm really social online, just like you, and I love to talk to people about health, wellness, and lifestyle.
Perfect. It was a pleasure to meet you. Some great information. Congratulations once again on the book.